Chief Meteorologist Erica Lopez here with a weather update after a pretty crazy afternoon and evening we've had. First things first, I want to do an audio check before I go further into what's happening right now and what we can expect as we head into the rest of this busy weather week. But give me a mic or give me a shout out if you guys can hear me okay. So this is my mic check. So just comment below. Let me see your comments and give me a thumbs up or whatnot. And then I will continue on with what is happening across Central Texas. One moment, please. Okay, so here's what's happening at this time on radar. We have the strongest of the storms that are clearing out. Those storms are moving east and they dropped flash flooding across parts of Central Texas. And that also brought a confirmed tornado for Fayette County. So it's been very active to say the least. Okay, I see thumbs up that you guys can hear me. Sam, thanks for confirming that. Debbie, thanks for confirming that you can hear me from Buda. Okay, back to what's happening right now. So I'm going to be managing radar as to what we're seeing at this time. So heavy rain clearing out. It's now east of us. The warnings that we still have in place are flash flood warnings because of the heavy rain that fell, over half a foot of rain today alone in parts of Fayette County. And you know what? We still have so much more rain that's possible tomorrow and through the rest of the work week. So this is going to be a very, very busy week indeed. Flash flood warning, it remains in effect for Fayette County. That's until 11:15. Let's check in how much rain exactly fell. This is what Doppler's estimating. This is the last 3 hours, but I'm actually going to move it to the last 12 hours. And radar is estimating over half a foot of rain. But a lot of areas, including LaGrange, including the Flatonia area, a solid 5 inches of rain, solid 4 inches of rain. So healthy rainfall, but unfortunately just fell too fast all at once. And that's what causes those flash flooding concerns. I mean, we had some intense video coming out from the overpass of I-10 around Flatonia, and cars were stalled out. So a lot of those types of reports. Also, want to bring in our storm reports where we had the confirmed tornado. We were on air tracking this tornado, meteorologist Shane Hinton and I. It happened during the 6 p.m. newscast. The first warning, I should say, was issued at about 6:20, and we remained on air till almost 8 p.m. tracking this storm. But here's where one of that confirmed tornado reports, although I believe we had a report coming out of Schulenburg, which was actually the same cell. This report came out at 6:48 p.m. So phone calls from storm chasers reporting this tornado was on the ground. We don't know how strong it was quite just yet. The National Weather Service has to go out and survey that damage tomorrow. And then we'll have better information as to just how strong the actual tornado was. And then that tornado kind of fizzled out around the Lake Fayette area. Finally, after slowly moving, it was a slow moving storm and actually stalled out at one point in Fayette County. So that was pretty intense to watch. We also had some hail reports, nothing extremely major or widespread, but we did have some hail that ranged up to an inch size in diameter. So I saw a lot of smaller hail reports this evening and this afternoon, but the largest I saw was around the Kyle area of up to 1 inch size in diameter and slightly larger possibly with that tornado warned storm that brought in a confirmed tornado out in Fayette County. But needless to say, we are finally starting to quiet down. So I just wanted to kind of give you a recap of what type of watches we're still under and also a refresher of what else is to come, because we have another potentially very active day in the forecast tomorrow. Yes, if you're new to Central Texas, mid to end of May historically is some of our busiest and wettest and stormiest weather days that we have all year historically. So we remain under a flash flood watch through Thursday evening. That's watch number 1. For grounds that are already saturated and more rainfall that is expected throughout this week. Sorry, I have a drink because I've been talking a lot, so my throat's a little raspy. The National Weather Service has let expire our tornado watch, so that's good news, meaning the tornado threat has died down, and I really think our severe threat has died down for the night. So we can all relax and we can all get a break for the rest of the evening. And then let's talk about what computer models are showing. So computer models clearing out these storms overnight. We are quiet. We may have some sprinkles, but no severe weather threat. And then another round of storms possible through tomorrow. This computer model is hinting that most of it will stay for our central and eastern counties, more so south of Austin, but it's still going to be something we monitor for sure throughout the day tomorrow. And possibly some evening storms again. So what's initiating these storms? We have upper level disturbances, an area of low pressure in the upper levels of our atmosphere. We have a lot of Gulf moisture that continues to just funnel a river of moisture into Texas. And then later this week into the weekend, we have another area of low pressure that develops out in the West Coast. You see that kind of bullseye. That's another area of low pressure that's very strong. And then a ridge of high pressure that develops in the East Coast. And we're sandwiched in the middle of those. And basically the rotation of both of them is just allowing all of that Gulf moisture to just funnel right into central Texas and lots of parts of South Texas. So that's going to keep the rain chances in this weekend. And we finally break down that weather pattern. Next week is starting to look much drier than this week, but still some light rain chances. Here's a look at those rain chances. Our 7-day rainfall accumulation that is possible. Tomorrow, another day that we'll have to be on storm watch. Make sure you have the KVUE app downloaded on your phone. That's where you can get weather alerts and weather notifications, and if any warnings do pop up. And then we still have a 60 to 70% chance of rain through Saturday. Yes. Now the severe threat starts to wind down drastically. Let's check in on that severe threat, what the Storm Prediction Center is saying. Okay, so that's today. The rest of today, our severe threat's dying down. Tomorrow we're under a marginal risk, which is a level 1 out of 5 when we're talking about severe weather. Oh great, the director's moving the camera, so I'm just gonna take graphics full there. And I think they moved the camera back, but not sure. I'll leave graphics full. And then we have a flash, oh wait, that's not what I was showing. Let me go back here. Sorry, I got a little distracted with the camera movement here. Okay, so that's tomorrow. We have a level 1 out of 5, but still heavy rain on top of grounds that are already saturated, which is why that flash flood watch continues. Thursday, as of now, the Storm Prediction Center does not have any flooding threat that's in place, but we still have to watch it. Hey, let's check in with the lake levels too. And then what I'll do is put it back on radar and answer any questions here on our Facebook Live feed. But lake levels, they rose, at least Lake Travis 1% compared to yesterday. Lake Buchanan rose 1%. This is good. This is sustainable rainfall that's increasing our amount of waters that we have in our watershed. So great news. When it gets really dangerous is when we have the heavy rainfall fall all across the hill country, and that becomes a huge problem. But thankfully, we've been able to steer clear from a very dangerous situation, although some areas have still had to deal with flash flooding, such as Fayette County. Fayette County was the dangerous spot tonight. Okay, I am going to pop up radar here and answer any questions that may be happening. Becky is tuning in. She got 7 inches of rain on FM 609, 10 miles south of LaGrange. Becky, that means you were really close to the confirmed tornado, and I'm so happy you're okay. And you had some very beneficial rainfall. Uh-oh. Robin's commenting on Becky's comment here saying that it was awful that her daughter got stuck in the HEB cooler for over an hour. likely because of that tornado warning. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds like a very, very tough situation, but I am so happy that your daughter is okay. And that was a good safe space for sure. HEB cooler. Gotta love HEB, and happy they are prepared knowing where their safe space is to put their customers in. Lots of folks saying they're still seeing lightning. Hey, Terry, thank you so much. Terry wished me a happy birthday. Yes, it is my birthday, and this was quite the birthday, I'm just saying. Originally, I had today off, actually, until the weather. You know, I knew it was going to be dicey, so I always want to make sure I'm here helping how I can when it gets crazy. Jamie saying, hope there's something good in this drink. It's actually a vitamin drink. Because I forgot to take my vitamins today, and my vitamins, I mean, they really, really make the difference. Oop, I just shut off my computer monitor, so if you can hold on real quick, or else I won't be able to see my screen. Okay, good to go. So yeah, it's just like a vitamin drink that gives me a little natural boost of energy, and it's just soothing on the throat too. Trying to see if there's any other storm reports. Ashley's asking, so are we good to party on 6th Street tonight or nah? Ashley, if you want to party on 6th Street tonight, it's Tuesday, but you can go out on a Tuesday. It's my birthday, so celebrate for me, and you're going to be in the clear. No severe weather threat tonight, maybe a couple sprinkles, but really the most of the rainfall has cleared out. So any rest of your evening plans, I think you're going to be in the clear. Now tomorrow, we're expecting some more rain in the forecast. Lisette's asking if there's any hail expected through the night in Kyle. No, our severe threat for the most part is dying down tonight. I think we're almost pretty much in the clear. So no hail expected overnight, no tornadoes expected overnight. Most of the rain has cleared out for tonight. Now, I am seeing the likelihood of storms regenerating by tomorrow morning. So heads up, at least we don't have to deal with any overnight concerns. Pamela saying she's still seeing lightning and thunder in Flatonia. Yeah, those are the storms that are clearing out from you. We still have some lightning out there. Thankfully, the heaviest of the rain is east of you now, but there are still lightning strikes that are popping on and off across Flatonia. Thank you, Barbara. Candy's asking, what about in the morning tomorrow around 6:30 a.m. for San Marcos and Kyle? There's a good chance we could see some showers and maybe some strong storms around that time. Computer models are keeping areas south of Austin busier than northern parts or the hill country. So it's going to be a possibility for tomorrow. Katie's asking to show the forecast for tomorrow. I would love to do that. Pulling up future track here. So these are the storms clearing out now. We stay quiet overnight. The severe threat is pretty much done. There's the round of showers and storms moving in early tomorrow. So you have to take this picture with a grain of salt, but it shows our southern counties busier and possibly some strong storms pushing through. We can't rule out a severe storm at that time. There's also the possibility that most of those storms could stay south, but it's going to be something we have to monitor, and then still evening storms are possible throughout tomorrow as well. No problemo, Katie. Sorry, Jeff, I missed your question about Lake Travis. Let's check in with Lake Travis. It's at 69% right now, so it's risen 1%. Yesterday, we were about 10 feet below average, so we had some improvement there. I don't know exactly how many feet. You know, we probably were able to get, you know, closer to a foot, so probably closer to 9 feet below average for this time of the year. So we have some ways to go, but you know what? We're going the right way. Good news there. So improvement at Lake Travis. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Jim's asking anything in Jersey at the Jersey Shore. Jim, I'm sorry. I love all of our viewers, but I am too exhausted after covering some severe storms in Central Texas to figure out what the forecast is in Jersey Shore. I apologize. But if you want to know what's happening in Central Texas, I can tell you that. Jeff, yeah, it's not too much, but you know what? We still have several more days of rain to go. This is the best way we would want to see rainfall accumulation so we don't have to deal with any major river flooding or any floodgate operations having to occur, because that's never fun here in Central Texas. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have to let you guys go because I do have a lot of digital updates to catch up on that I haven't got to because we've been so busy covering these storms, so I can prep for the 10 p.m. newscast too. But just wanted to give you guys an update as to what's happening. I'll pop up radar one more time. We're clearing out from the rain for tonight. We still have some light rain lingering and lots of lightning and thunder going on mainly in our eastern counties. Tomorrow, some more storms are possible. So heads up, we're not completely out of the woods yet. Tomorrow's day 3 of storms this week, and rain chances continue into the start of the weekend. So be safe, stay with us here on KVUE. Thanks for chatting, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.